Today I'm going to be answering your questions from the Q&A. I'm scared, so this should be good. First question comes from Draco Malfoy. Wow, the real Draco Malfoy. I hate Harry Potter. And he says, are you human? I'm not a human, but I used to be a dancer. And that's not even a killer's joke. I genuinely used to be a dancer. Have I told you about this? I used to dance. Delta said, serious question, why do you burp so much? The question isn't why do you burp so much, it's why do you not hold them in? Because everyone burps as much as I do, they just choose to hold it in. I'm loud and proud. Don't care. Don't care! African guy said, is mayonnaise an instrument? Classic SpongeBob episode. I hate mayonnaise. I think it's the Satan of all the condiments. No, it's not an instrument. Charlie said, can you do the Pennywise dance from the new It? Also, congrats on 2K, thank you. So I'm just gonna go and do the dance. Nick said, who are your favourite people on YouTube / people you watch regularly? So I really enjoy watching the Ice Phantom, who does streaming on YouTube. To be quite honest, I don't care what game he plays because like every stream he does is entertaining regardless. Like he could play a game that I don't even like Overwatch for example. I don't like that game, but I'd happily watch it just because he's very entertaining. Yeah, you should go check him out because honestly he makes everyone in the chat feel like so welcome and valued, and you don't really get that from streamers a lot. There's a girl I found recently, her name's I Like Allison, and her videos are really cool. Real Issues has 5 questions for me. So, number 1, biggest fear, being chased. Hate being chased, I think it's terrifying. Question 2, name one thing from your bucket list. Meeting a drag queen. It's something I've always wanted to do, it's something I would love to do if it was ever like an opportunity. I love drag queens, I think they're incredible artists and I really want to meet them. I think they're great. I love drag queens. What do you call fried potatoes? Fries or chips? Chips. Question 4, should guac be extra? Guacamole, like as a side? No. Guacamole should be free of charge, anywhere and everywhere. Question 5, favourite movie? My favourite movie of all time is 13, but close runners-up are Little Miss Sunshine and The Beach. Nathan has asked, if you had to choose, would you rather join the Low Gang or be a Jake Pauler? Who was the one that started on Vine? Because, and I hate to admit this, but when I was on Vine, there was one Vine that was genuinely funny. I think it was Logan Paul. CCGG said, do you still have plans to go to Australia? I do, and I am gonna go one day. I just don't have a set in stone idea of when, because I don't think I could go for just 2 weeks. I think I'd need to like quit my job or something in the future, not right now because, well, probably couldn't get time off work anyway. But Young Nightmare said, here are some questions, cheerio. Number 1, can I edit your videos? If you can stand looking at my face whilst editing the entirety of a video, then be my guest, but I doubt you can last that long. Question 2, can I animate your story times? We talked about this yesterday in the stream, and I'm more than welcome for you to do that. Email me. Question 3, can you add me on Snapchat? Snapchat I don't have. Boycott Snapchat. Question 4, do you want YouTube to be your income source at any point in the future? Not really. With the job I have at the moment, it's like I get a set amount every month and I know what I'm gonna get every month. I know that it pays the bills, I know I can feed myself with that. But with YouTube, it's like you don't know how much you're gonna get every month. Like your views could dip, your views could increase, like there's no telling. So one month you could do really bad and not be able to support yourself. Like it fluctuates so much and it's not reliable, it's not a reliable source of income. Question 5, can you shout me out? Question 6, do you smell nice? I smell nice, this shirt doesn't though. I put it on and it smells like drunk men. Ali B said, would you rather die or be dead? I'd rather be dead, because then you can't experience the actual dying. So it's fine, just be unconscious for the rest of eternity without feeling it. There you go, fine. Scrublord said, what will you do for 1 million subscribers? What will I do for it? Dragon IMR said, Question, how is life treating you? I know it's such a simplistic question, but not many ask it. Absolutely true. Life's alright. It's fairly kind, but also fairly cruel. No, I'm alright. I'm just kind of bobbing along at the moment in my life. Nothing to really complain about. Pam said, of all the places you've travelled, which place has been your favourite and where do you want to travel next? Favourite place would probably be Williamsburg, Brooklyn, New York, just because I had such a good time when I was there, and I love the city in general, but Williamsburg is just so, there's something about it, it's just so wonderful, so vibrant, so just out of this world for me. If I had all the money in the world, I would absolutely drop everything here and go live in Williamsburg, New York, because I bloody love it. Where I want to travel next though, I've booked a few holidays coming up. Aside from them, New Mexico, it's been my dream to go to New Mexico. I love like Albuquerque, that whole rocky like vibe. I've always wanted to go there. So yeah, I'd say those are my main goals. Boy said, is this pure depression? It doesn't get better, you get better. That's my new quote. That has nothing to do with the question. Savage Army said, Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? This takes me back to Tumblr 2012. That was funny at one point. Genuinely, like looking back, it's a bit cringe. Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? It's just like a reaction gif of like Dean Winchester doing something really like normal. And people be like, hey, it's so funny! Alex said, what old person things do you do? Sudoku. Now on to the 3-star Sudokus. I don't know if this tells you how much I'm struggling with it. You see all those notes? Bloody hard! Alex also said, what's your favourite book? I'm not good with books, but the one book that I have read and finished and thoroughly enjoyed was Of Mice and Men in English, GCSE, back in the day. It was a genuinely good book. Virus_V73 Play said, Heavy Sin My Dad.
Who's your daddy?
James S said, how many toes do you have? Last time I checked I had 10, but might have grown a few more overnight, we'll see. Teedly D said, I'm trying to come up with a funny question, but school has just drained my source of wit. What's your favourite song? That's all I've got, what the fuck is wrong with me? I have a lot. Inspector Norse by Tottery, that is a like timeless song that never loses its like punch. It gets better every time I listen to it. I love that song. My favourite song at the moment is probably White Mustang by Lana Del Rey. Ludwig asks, he's such a smart ass, fuck off. Katie Does It said, when are we going to collab? Also, why don't you talk to me on Tumblr anymore? I just don't collab, like I don't know what it is, I don't do it unless it's in person. I just don't understand collabing if it's not in person. I just never know the linguistics of it. Did I use that word right? I don't really use Tumblr. And also I'm awful at replying, I promise, it's not just you. Sub Umbrella said, how spoopy are you feeling? I'm feeling full Alyssa Edwards spoopy.
Spooky, ooky, kooky.
Roa48 said, can you backflip into a bowl of soup? Only if it's tomato soup. Can't be dealing with any other soups that aren't tomato. Can't stand it. Chicken soup? No. Who wants to eat soup with floating chicken bits in it? Disgusting. Just eat tomato soup. It's the only soup that is right. I never know how to pronounce your name. Ulysses. I think I did it. He said, what occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a counsellor. I just wanted to help people, and this is when I was really young, and when my friends would get into fights on the playground, I would be the one that would stand in the middle of them and be like, no, stop. And from that day I thought, I want to do this, I want to help people. But looking back, that's not what counselling is at all, is it? Just Dixon said, what are the 3 things that annoy you the most about being in YouTube? The first annoying thing would be people that come to your channel with the sole purpose of promoting their own channel. Don't mean to be dramatic, but these people are scum. It just really pisses me off that how selfish they are. The manipulative thing about it is that they start their comment off with, hey babe, love your videos, this video was great. Also check out my channel. Like, it starts off it's them seemingly being very selfless and complimenting your video, but then it actually goes into, oh, by the way, this is all about me, subscribe to me. Like, fuck off, honestly. Number 2 would probably be like the internal hierarchy of YouTube, and I've talked about this so many times, but it's just the system that is on YouTube. YouTube kind of has this view of like, you can only do well if you're already doing well. There are people in the same position as me that genuinely make such great content and their content isn't being recognized, and it's so frustrating because that's just the hierarchy of it. The third thing that probably annoys me is when it comes to editing. I love editing, don't get me wrong, I find it's like one of my strengths, but YouTube's all about looks really, isn't it? And I struggle with like self-confidence. When I edit a video and I don't like the way I look in it, I scrap it completely, especially when you know at least 200 people are going to be looking at your face. I get very stressed about it. Yeah, those are my 3 things. AJ plays. Love a bit of AJ. What's your biggest regret? Probably the time where I was experimenting with plucking my own eyebrows. That was a dark time. 456ASD654 said, has one of your viewers recognised you in the street? If not, how would you feel about it? No one's ever recognised me, no. How would I feel about it? I think it'd be really cool. I just think it'd be funny. I think we'd have a lot of laughs and banter. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Miles West said, would you rather get rid of all the guys saying they want to do the dirty with you in the comments or get an extra 1,500 subs? I'll take the subs, please. I'm a Face said, if you could get one perfect skill or talent in something instantly, what would it be? Also, can we see a picture of Gustav? I wish I could sing better. Sometimes I get really angry when I want to sing my favourite song and my voice just doesn't, it's ruining the song. Picture of Gustav. Mr. Infinite said, do you like 80s music, like a song called Quiet Life by a band called Japan? I love 80s music. I think 80s music is like so important in the music world in general. Like, I don't know what would happen to humanity without 80s music. Lol said, what's your favourite food and drink? My favourite food is pizza, but I also love sweets. I love Haribos, I love jelly babies, I love jelly beans, I love fizzy straws. Don't know what fizzy straws are. My favourite drink is probably Tango apple. Fucking love it. Ruben said, your accent sounds nice. Where is it? Are you from exactly? Thank you. About an hour away from London. It's funny, where I'm from is considered posh, but if you saw where I live, mate, it's far from posh. Bloody chavs everywhere. Discover the Vibes, who is probably one of my favourite channels, by the way. I didn't mention him earlier, but really cool channel that uploads daily music and it's very good. And he said, what's your favourite pizza? There was one I had in America from Whole Foods, and it was the best pizza I've ever had in my life. I can't remember what it was. It was like a veggie pizza. It was so good because my whole life I've always thought that pepperoni was like my thing. But actually no, vegetarian pizzas are very nice. So, but pepperoni's a good runner-up. Alex said, what's the name of the new succulent? You know what, Alex, I'm gonna let you take this one. You decide whatever you want to call him, her, go for it. Amber said, do you like Harry Potter? If you do, who's your favourite character? Not really. I liked Harry Potter when it first came out, and then they kept making books and kept making movies, and I was like, when's it gonna die? Favourite character, probably Moaning Myrtle. Caffeinated said, how did you choose your name? Pyrrhikos is the name of a goddess in Greek mythology. She's the goddess of rustic dance, and that's me. I've got so much gas. Saskia said, who is your style/aesthetic inspo? I like how underneath this question Alex has put the Gabby Show. I like the old school Lana Del Rey aesthetic, like the VHS filter. I love all that stuff. Saskia also said, what are your favourite bands/genres of music? I don't really listen to bands anymore. I listen to a lot of like solo artists. My favourite genre of music is probably like deep house, electronic, funky, kind of vibey kind of music, chill wave, vaporwave, all the waves. I love you. Said, do you want to be a massive YouTuber with 1 million subs? No. And also, when are you going on a European holiday? I'm going in November, and I will say where I'm going in a different video. Kayla said, who are some content creators you enjoy watching? Also, big congrats on 2K. Thanks! Ashley Peters, I like her videos a lot. She uploads every now and then, but it's something really chill and laid back about her videos. I love them. Also BuzzFeed, pretty good, I'm joking. Green Tea with Bees said, what's your favourite candle smell? I like all the fruity candle smells, like all the really like candy flavoured ones. And there's one at work actually, and I think it's oatmeal cookie, and it smells incredible. It's Annie said, do you believe in ghosts and shit? I do, yeah, absolutely. Ghosts, they're alive as much as aliens are alive. What's one sport you'd like to try regardless of money? Tennis. I like tennis a lot, but lessons are hella expensive. What's the best name one can have? Elizabeth. I love the name Elizabeth. Also Eden. That's such a lovely name. If you have those names, set for life. Blinton said, what's your favourite band? I don't listen to bands anymore. Just say something. Snow Patrol. Would you get back into art if not already doing it as a hobby? I actually tried the other day. I painted like a weird vaporwave inspired wallpaper and it looks like shit. Colour or black and white? It used to be black and white, but now I love colour. And that's actually all the questions that I got for that video. Wow, that was a lot more than I thought. My battery is literally on its last leg. Thank you so much for sending in questions. Like, I appreciate it. Like, you don't even understand. Okay, thank you. Bye.